Hello everyone. Welcome to another lecture on reasoning ability and problem solving. In today's lecture, we will discuss some exercise questions from age calculation. Now, in the previous lectures, we discussed that there are 5 types of problems that can be formed from age calculation. Type 1 was present age, wherein we had to find the current age of a person. Part 2 was age difference, where there were 2 or more people having different ages. So we had to find either their sum or their difference or their product. Then ages in past or futures, where we had words like hence or now, from now or after. Or we used words like ago and before, or we had certain specific years, right? This was ages in the past or future. Then family age relations means we were given ages of certain children and we had to find the age of their grandmother or maybe their parent, something like that. And ages with ratios, we were given certain ratio, and based on that we had to find the answers. So in today's lecture we will do these 3 types of questions, and in the next lecture we will do these 2 types of questions. Okay, so let us start with type 1, which is present age. So here is the question. In 4 years, Sarah will be 4 times the age she was 2 years ago. Okay, so let's say the present age of Sarah is S. We are assuming that the present age of Sarah is S. So in 4 years means after 4 years. So this is the language. You can get any language in the question. You should be clear about what they are saying. So in 4 years means after 4 years. So Sarah plus 4 will be equal to 4 times the age. So 4 times the age she was 2 years ago. So Sarah minus 2. So in this equation, we have only one variable, which is Sarah, right? So I am taking small s to avoid confusion between s and 5, because my s and 5 looks the same. S plus 4 equals to 4, s minus 2. So if I open the bracket, it will be s plus 4 equals to 4s minus 8. Correct? If I take s this side, it will be 4s minus s equals to, and if I take 8 this side, it will be 8 plus 4. So 4s minus s is 3s and this is 12. So value of s will be 12 by 3, which is equals to 4. So Sarah's present age will be equal to 4 years. Okay. Now we were given Mayank was born 7 years ago. So Mayank's present age is 7. The average age of Sarah, Mayank and Leila. So Mayank plus Sarah plus Leila plus 8 years from now. That means 8 into 3. Average means divide by 3. We divide by the number of people. It will be equal to 31 years. So this extra information is also given. Now we are asked, what is the present age of Sarah? So if you look at the question, this much information I can say is redundant. What do you mean by that? It is not required to find the answer. I can say this much information is redundant. Over here, just using this sentence. So just using the sentence, in 4 years, Sarah will be 4 times the age she was 2 years ago. Just using this sentence, we were able to answer what is the present age of Sarah. That is 4 years. So should we spend time solving the entire question? Should we find the value of M and L? No, it is not required. So these type of questions sometimes comes into your exam to trick you, because a person who did not read the entire question and was just solving would find the values of M and L. So it would take him around 1 to 2 minutes to solve the entire question. Whereas if you just find the value of Sarah, it just takes around 30 seconds. So who will have an advantage in your competitive exam? Somebody who takes 2 minutes to solve a question or somebody who takes 30 seconds? Obviously the 30-second person. So read the entire question, understand what is being asked in the question, and then start solving the question. So these kind of questions are there to trick you. Answer will be option number 2, 4 years. Now, question number 2. Again, if you look at this question, 10 years from now, Rahul will be 2 times the age he was 7 years ago. So Rahul's present age I'm taking to be R. So 10 years from now means R plus 10, he will be 2 times the age he was 7 years ago. So R minus 7. Correct? So over here we have one variable. So we can solve this equation to find the answer for the one variable. Now, if you look at the question, we have to find the present age of Rahul. So based on this equation only, we can find the present age of Rahul. If I solve this, it will be R plus 10. And if I open the brackets, it will be 2R minus 14. So R taken this side, 2R minus R, and 14 taken this side. So 14 plus 10, correct? So this will be, R will be 24 years. So Rahul's present age is 24 years. This can be find out using this much information. So this much information from Meera to 40 years. This much information is redundant. If you see this question in exam, do not solve for Meera and for Priya. You're not required to. Just from first statement you can get the answer. Clear? So these kind of questions you can also see in your exams where the examiner tries to trick you, but we have to play smart and we have to save the time. Okay. Question number 3. Megha is currently, let's say Megha's present age is M, is currently twice as old as her sister. Let's say the value of sister is S. So if Megha is twice as old as her sister, so if let's say for Megha and for sister, the current age, if it is X for sister, for Megha it will be 2X because she is twice as old as her sister. Now, if Megha is 24 years old, so that means 2X equals to 24. This is given. We have to find the age of her sister. So if this is given 2X equals to 24, X's value will be 24 by 2, that is 12. And what is the value of Megha's sister? What is the current age? It is X. So X will be equal to 12. This will be the sister's current age, which is given in option number 2. So option number 2 will be your correct answer. Clear? Question number 4. 5 years ago, Alia, let's say Alia, was 3 times as old as Bobby. So let present ages of Alia and Bobby be A and B. So 5 years ago, A minus 5, Alia was 3 times the age as old as Bobby. So Bobby minus 5. Okay. Now, Alia is now 20 years old. So A equals to 20. This is the current age. This is already given in the question. So I can substitute 20 as the current age. So 20 minus 5 equals to 3B minus 15. I opened up the bracket. Correct? So 20 minus 5 will be 15 equals to 3B minus 15. So if I take 15 this side, it will be 3B equals to 30. 15 plus 15. So what will be the value of B? It will be 30 divided by 3, which is 10 years. So B will be equal to 10 years. And in the question, we had to find the current age of Bobby. So the answer will be option number 3, 10 years. Okay. Question number 5. The sum of Dhruv's age and Sara's age. So let's say Dhruv is D and Sara is S. So D plus S equals to 50 is given in the question. The sum of Dhruv's age and Sara's age is 50 years. This is their current ages. Now, other relationship is also given that Dhruv is 10 years older than Sara. So, D is Sara plus 10. D is 10 years older than Sara. So, let's say this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. From equation 2, can I put the value of D into equation 1? Yes. So, this is D's value. So, D, S plus 10 plus S will be equal to 50. Because we know that D plus S, let me take small s. Okay, to avoid confusion. It is given to us that D plus S equals to 50. So, substituting the value of D, S plus 10 plus S equals to 50. So, this will be 2S and this will be 50 minus 10. If I take it this side, it will turn negative, correct? So, 2S will be equal to 40. So, what will be the value of S? It will be 40 by 2, that is 20 years. Okay, this is the value of S. And we have to find out the present age of Sarah. So present age of Sarah is 20 years. So answer will be option number 1, 20. Clear? So these were the questions on present age. Now type 2, age difference. So ages of certain people are given and we have to either find their sum or their difference or their product. Okay? Now, question number 1. 5 years ago, Jian, let's say the present age is J, was twice the age of Manu, let's say M. So 5 years ago, so J minus 5, he was twice the age of Manu, Manu minus 5. So if I solve this equation, it will be J minus 5 equals to 2M minus 10. And if I solve it further, if I take 5 this side, it will be positive. So it will be J equals to 2M minus 5. Clear? Now in 10 years, Jian's age will be 1.5 times that of Manu. So 1.5 times can be written as 3 by 2 times. Right? 3 upon 2 is equals to 1.5. Whenever you get decimals, try to convert them into fractions because it makes the solution much easier. Okay, so in 10 years, so J plus 10, his age, Jian's age will be 3 by 2 times that of Manu, Manu plus 10. So I can take my 2 here, correct? If I take my 2 here, it will be 2 and this will be in bracket. So if I solve this, it will be 2J plus 20 equals to 3M plus 30. So if I take 2J, it will be equal to 3M plus 10. How? Because if I take 20 this side, it will turn negative. So 30 minus 20 is 10. This is my equation number 2. If I multiply this equation by 2, what will I get? I'll get 2J equals to 4M minus 10. This will be my equation number 1. Clear? Now from equation number 1 and equation number 2, the values are for 2J. So I can say that 4M minus 10 equals to 3M plus 10. Correct? I can say. So if I take 3M this side, it will be 4M minus 3M, which will be equal to M. Similarly, if I take 10 this side, it will be 10 plus 10, which will make it 20. So the value of M is 20. Now, if I put this in this equation, J equals to 2M minus 5. So J equals to 2M minus 5. I am putting the value of M. So if I put the value of M, this will be 2 into 20 minus 5. So 2 into 20 is 40 minus 5, which is 35. So value of J will be 35. What is asked in the question? We have to find the sum of their present ages. So present age for J is 35, for M is 20. So their sum will be equal to 55 years, which is given in option number 2. So option number 2 will be your correct answer to this question. Clear? Question number 2. 2 years ago, Meena was thrice the age of her cousin Geeta. So let's say Meena is M and Geeta is G. Okay. So 2 years ago, that means Meena minus 2, she was thrice the age of her cousin Geeta. So Geeta minus 2. So if I open the brackets, it will be M minus 2 equals to 3G minus 6. Correct? And if I take 2 this side, it will be positive. So it will be M equals to 3G minus 4. Now, in 5 years, Meena's age will be twice that of Geeta. So in 5 years, Meena's age will be twice that of Geeta. Right? This will be the equation. So if I open it, it will be M plus 5 equals to 2G plus 10. So M will be equal to, if I take 5 this side, it will be negative. So 10 minus 5 equals to 5. So it will be 2G minus 5. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. And these are equal. These are both the value of M. So I can say 3G minus 4 equals to 2G minus 5. So if I take 2G this side, it will be 3G minus 2G, which will be equal to G. And if I take 4 this side, sorry, this is plus 10, plus 5. 10 minus 5 is plus 5. So if I take 4 this side, it will be 5 plus 4, which is equals to 9. So this is the value of G. Now what is the value of M? So if I put the value of G over here. 2 into 9 plus 5. So 2 nines are 18 plus 5 will be the value of M. So value of M will be 23. Now we have to find the sum of their ages. So G's value is 23. G's value is 9 and M's value is 23. So the sum of their ages will be equal to 32 years, which is option number 3. Clear? Question number 3. 3 years ago, let's say Sarah's present age is S. 3 years ago, Sarah was 4 times the age of her younger sister Lalita. So let's say the present age of Lalita is L. So 3 years ago, that means S minus 3 was equal to 4 times the age of her younger sister Lalita. So L minus 3. So if I open it, it will be S minus 3 equals to 4L minus 12. Correct? And if I take 3 this side, it will be positive. So S will be equal to 4L minus 9. Clear? Now, in 7 years, Sarah's age will be twice that of Lalita. So S plus 7 will be twice the age of Lalita plus 7. Correct? So if I open this, S plus 7 will be equal to 2L plus 14. And if I take 7 this side, it will be negative. So S will be equal to 2L plus 7. So this is equation 1 and this is equation 2, and these are equal because they are both the value of S. So I can say that 4L minus 9 equals to 2L plus 7. So if I take 2L this side, it will be 4L minus 2L. So here I'll get 2L, and if I take 9 this side, it will be positive. So it will be 9 plus 7, which is 16. So solving this, the value of L will be 16 by 2, which is 8. Okay. And based on this information, I can find the value of S. So S will be 2 into 8 plus 7. So this will be 16 plus 7. And this will be how much? This will be equal to 23. Correct? S will be 23. Now we have to find the sum of their ages. So 23 plus 8 will be how much? It will be 31. So the sum of their ages will be 31, which is option number 2. So option number 2 will be your correct answer. Clear? Question number 4. 10 years ago, a mother's age was 5 times that of her daughter. So let's say the mother's age is M and daughter's age is D. Okay. So 10 years ago, that means M minus 10, the age of mother was 5 times the age of her daughter. So D minus 10. Clear? If I open this, M minus 10 will be equal to 5D minus 50. So I can say M equals to 5D minus 40, because if I take 10 this side, it will be positive. So minus 50 plus 10 will give me minus 40. Now, 5 years from now, the mother's age will be 3 times that of the daughter. Right? So M plus 5, it will be 3 times the age of daughter plus 5. Correct? So M plus 5 will be equal to 3D plus 15. So M will be equal to 3D. And if I take 5 this side, it will be negative. So 15 minus 5 will give me 10. So plus 10. So this will be equation number 1 and this will be equation number 2. So I can say that 5D minus 40 will be equal to 3D plus 10. Correct? So if I take 3D this side, it will be 5D minus 3D, which is 2D. And over here, if I take 40 this side, it will be 10 plus 40, which is 50. So daughter's age will be how much? It will be 50 minus 50 divided by 2, which is 25. And based on this, I can find the age of mother as well. So mother's age will be 3 into 25 plus 10. So this is 75 plus 10, which is equals to 85. So the age of the mother will be 85. We have to find the sum of their present ages. So daughter is how many years old? 25. Mother is how many years old? 85. So if I sum this, I'll get 110. So my answer will be 110 years, which is option number 3. Clear? Now, question number 5. Question number 5, we are given that John is 15 years older than Mary. So let's say current ages I'm talking about. So if Mary is X years old, John is X plus 15. Correct? John is 15 years older than Mary. So if Mary is X, John will be X plus 15. Now the sum of their ages is 45. This is given to us. So basically John plus Mary is 45. This is given to us. So I can say x plus 15 plus x equals to 45. From this equation I can find the value of x. X plus x will be 2x. And if I take 15 over here, it will be 45 minus 15, which is equals to 30. Clear? X will be how much? 30 divided by 2, which is equals to 15. So the value of x is 15. Now we have to find the present age of Mary. So Mary's present age is x. So x is equals to 15. So Mary's present age will be 15 years, which is given in option number 2. So option number 2 will be your correct answer to this question. Clear? So this is how you get questions on age difference. Then we have type 3, which is ages in the past or future, where you have to find the age on a particular year, or maybe some years in future or some years in past. Okay, let us look at question number 1. So on April 2, 2020, the sum of Sarah and Lucky age was 35 years. So let's say the age of, in 2020, the age of Sarah was S and the age of Lucky was L. This is for the year 2020. So we are given in the question that S plus L is 35. Correct? Now, Lucky is 5 years older than Sarah. So L we know is Sarah plus 5. Because L is 5 years older than Sarah. So L is 5 years older than Sarah. That means L will be, if I put the value of L, S plus 5 equals to 35. How? Because I have substituted the value of L as S plus 5. Correct? So 2S will be equal to 35 minus 5, which is 30. So the value of S will be 30 by 2, which is equals to 15 years. This is value of Sarah. Lucky's age is how much? It is S plus 5. So 15 plus 5, that is 20. So Lucky's age is 20. This was for the year 2020. Now in the question we are asked what was Lucky's age on April 1, 2016. So from 2020, if we are going to 2016, that means we are going 4 years back. Correct? 4 years in the past. So this is Lucky's age in which year? 2020. So if I have to go 4 years back, I'll subtract 4. So I'll get 16. So in the year 2016, Lucky's age was 16 years old, which is given in option number 4. So option number 4 will be your correct answer to this question. Just keep in mind, do not mark the answer 20 because that is the age in year 2020. Whereas in the question, we have to find the age in the year 2016. Clear? Question number 2. On June 2018, the total age of Alia and Tanu was 50 years. So let's say A and T were the ages of Alia and Tanu in which year? In 2018. Clear? So in the question it is given to us that A and T is 50 years old. Now it is also given us that Tanu is 2 years younger than Alia. So Tanu is Alia minus 2. So I can substitute this value of T over here. So A plus A minus 2 will be equal to 40. Will be equal to 50. Right? I have substituted the value. So 2A minus 2 equals to 50. So 2A will be how much? 50 plus 2, which is 52. So A will be 52 by 2. So 2 times 2, 4, 26. So A's value is 26. This is A's value in which year? 2018. Okay. Now in the question we have to find Alia's age on 2014. June 1, 2014. So in 2014, from 2018 if we are going to 2014, that means we are going 4 years back, right? We are going 4 years back. So this was age in 2018. So we'll subtract 4. We'll get 22. 22 years will be the answer, which is option number 4. Clear? Now question number 3. On September 1, 2021, the sum of Meenu and Adarsh's age was 42 years. So let's say Meenu's and Adarsh's age were A M and A in the year 2021. So we are given in the question that Meenu plus Adarsh was 42 years old. Now Adarsh is 2 years younger than Meenu. So Adarsh is Meenu minus 2. So I can substitute this value of A over here. So Meenu plus Meenu minus 2 is equals to 42. So 2M will be equal to 42 plus 2, which is 44. So the value of M will be 44 divided by 2, which is 22. This is Meenu's age in which year? 2021. Now in the question we have to answer what was Meenu's age on September 1, 2018. So from 2021, if we are going to 2018, how many years we are going back? We are going 3 years back. Correct? So 22 minus 3 will give me 19. So Meenu's age in the year 2018 was 19 years old, which is given in option number 4. So option number 4 will be your correct answer. Clear? Now, question number 4. The sum of Johnny's and Asha's age on July 1st, 2023. So let's say Johnny's age is J and Asha's age is A in the year 2023 is 45 years. So J plus A equals to 45 years. Now we are given that Johnny is 5 years older than Asha. So Asha plus 5. So I can substitute value of J here. So A plus 5 plus A equals to 45. So 2A will be equal to 45 minus 5, which is 40. So A will be equal to 40 divided by 2, which is 20. This is Asha's age in which year? 2023. Now we have to find out what was Asha's age on July 1st, 2020. So from 2023, if I am going to 2020, that means I am going 3 years back. Correct? I am going 3 years back. So 20 minus 3 will be 17. So Asha's age in the year 2020 was 17 years old, which is given in option number 1. So option number 1 is the correct answer to this question. Clear? Now, question number 5. The total ages of Raj and Anika on January 1, 2020 is 70 years old. Okay. So this is R and A symbolizes Raj and Anika's age in which year? 2020. So R plus A equals to 70. This is given in the question. Now Raj is 4 years older than Anika. So Raj is Anika plus 4. Correct? So I can substitute the value of R over here. So A plus 4 plus A will be equal to 70. So A plus A will be 2A and this will be 70 minus 4, which is 66. So A will be 66 divided by 2, which is equals to 33. So this is Anika's age in which year? 2022. Now, what was age of Anika on January 1, 2015? So if from 2022, I have to find the age in 2015, that means I'm going 7 years back. Correct? I'm going 7 years back. So from 33, I have to subtract 7. Correct? So this will be 2, this will be 13. 13 minus 7 will be 6 and this will be 26. So Anika's age in the year 2015 was 26, which is given in option number 2. So option number 2 will be your correct answer. So these were all the questions on ages in the past and future. So this concludes today's lecture. Thank you.